a really important topic to speak to you all about, so I want your attention, not your undivided attention. I want all of your attention. Now, in the 21st century, this word has been going around, breaking generational curses. Breaking generational curses. Now, most generational curses they're speaking about is poverty and addiction. But one of the most important ones that's killing us at a higher rate than any other nationality is the generational curses of food. Let me tell you why. When I was a little girl, my grandmother, she lived to be 102. And she cooked everything from scratch. She made the best greens that I've ever had in my life. Her peach cobbler, to this day, nobody can touch it. My mother, she made the best macaroni and cheese, sweet potato pone. This was soul food. This is the way that they showed their love. But the end result, the greens with the salt pork and the ham hocks. The sweet potatoes with the butter and all of the sugar. The macaroni and cheese, so much cheese. The homemade peach cobbler, I can't tell you how much sugar she probably put in it. Now, this food was made with love. But because of that love from that food that's passed on from generation to generation, when my grandmother cooked, she didn't have a cookbook, no recipes. She just automatically knew how to do this. But this type of cooking has caused, we have the #1 heart disease that kills us, stroke and cancer. Now, what causes that? High blood pressure and diabetes. What causes that? Our food choices, the way that we eat. Now, a lot of you are parents in here, and you say, I'll do anything for my kid. I just want you to think about this. Will you change your food choices? Will you change the way that you eat? We all know these statistics, but how many of you all still cook this way? We all know now that if it's white, it's not right. No, think about it. White sugar, white rice, white flour, white pasta. It's processed. All of the nutrients are drained out. The reason why they're doing this, the capitalist society, it's all about the dollar bill. It can stay on the shelves longer. So it will fill you up. In the days before, when we lived in survival mode, where we would just eat anything because we were starving, we can understand that. But today, we know better. We have to do better. That one generational curse of food that we call love, the soul food, is killing us. It may feed your soul, but we're burying us. So now I want everybody to think about it. You can just tweak different recipes. And some recipes you just need to do without. Like Crisco oil. You see how it clogs? It will clog your artery. You can saute anything with a little water. Some onions and garlic. A little lemon instead of the salt. We have to think about it. Look at your parents, your grandparents. The diseases that they're dealing with, look in the mirror, because you soon will be dealing with them also, if you do not change your eating habits. So it's imperative. Parents, this one generational curse, please change. Do not pass this eating habits on to your kids. Think about it. The United States has the Food and Drug Administration. The same people who are making the food, they're making the drugs that this food will cause. It's all about capitalism. It's all about money. So I want you all to really think. The parents in here, I'll do anything for my kids. Will you cook for them a healthy, nutritious meal? Will you make sure that they know the reason why they should not eat certain things? I know today's age, a lot of parents work, you're doing this, you're doing that, you don't have time, that you're picking up a lot of fast food. Just make sure that your kid knows that even though they may be eating something that's not healthy, you let them know that. Because believe it or not, your kid will check you. They'll let you know, hey, we're not supposed to be eating this, mama. If you want to really instill in your kid a healthy lifestyle, you have to live by example. So in closing, I just want you all to think about it. One generational curse that could be stumped out in your generation is a generational curse of food. Thank you. Bravo.